Okay, this is homework for Tuesday, January 26th. First one, just like yesterday, is to create an equation of the line given. So again, you want to find two spots where your line's going through grid points perfectly. There are several on this one. Looks like you could use this point, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So as long as you used one of those that go through the grid line pretty perfectly, you are okay. I am going to use this point and this one. Okay, so I'm going to make my slope triangle. It goes down, down, and then over. Okay, now I get to label my rise and my run. Looking at what the y-axis is counting by, it's counting by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that means each box is worth 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. My rise is 8. Now my run, I made this a little tricky. I have to find what the x is counting by. It's labeled by 5s, but it's technically skipping a line. So this first line is 2.5, then 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, and so on. So each box counts for 2.5. So 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, and this would be 12.5. So do rise over run. I have 8 over 12.5. Now I'm not going to leave this one as a fraction because I don't want to leave 12.5 in my fraction. So this is equal to 0.64, and this is my slope. You might have a little bit of a different slope, which is fine, but as long as you used accurate points and you did rise divided by run, it's okay to have a different slope. Now for my y-intercept, I'm going to look on my graph, and it's right here, so I get to do a guessing game. Because if this is 4, this is 6, and halfway from this line to this line is 7, and I don't want to say it's quite at 7, so I want to say it's about 6.5, and notice that it's a negative 6.5. Another thing I just realized I forgot is my slope is negative. Noticing my line from left to right is falling. Okay, so now I get to write my equation. Y equals negative 0.64 minus 6.5 is my y-intercept. Do not put plus negative 6.5, you just put minus 6.5. If you have a y-intercept that's just a little different than mine, that's okay. Moving on, an equation from a table. First thing I do is put in my carets. This is counting up by 16 each time. My x is counting up by 5 each time. I do y divided by x, or rise divided by run. 16 divided by 5 is 3.2. So this is my slope. Okay, now to work backwards. Every time the x is going up by 5, y is going up by 16. So to get back to 0, I have to subtract 5 to get to 0, and then on this side I would have to subtract 16, which gives me negative 14 as my y-intercept. So my equation is y equals 3.2x minus 14. Make sure you have that same equation. If not, correct your work. Okay, your secret message is to tell me what effervescent means. What does effervescent mean? See you tomorrow.